It'll be from the role of the underdog. He's only 3-5 in his postseason career when his team is not the favorite in a series, but it was here at Oracle a year ago. He defied those odds, coming back. Remember this? From 3-1 to win it all. Aerial coverage provided by Goodyear.
Town business. Drilled that.
Nailed it.
Yeah, it's probably enough for today.
State Farm knows that for every one of those moments, there's one of these.
Whoa, you drilled that?
Nailed it.
Cleaner, crisper taste. Because our mountain is brewing the world's most refreshing beer. Coors Light. Whatever your mountain, climb on.
You might not ever just stand there looking at it. You may never even sit in the back seat. Yeah, but maybe you should.
I was still mature enough, even at a young age, to say, listen,
this is the way you should play basketball. This is the way you was taught. It's okay to make the extra pass. It's okay to miss a shot. I've always stuck to my guns about that.
But how did you do that? Because I know at the beginning, I know you internalized it a little bit. You weren't immune to it. You listened to it.
Yeah.
So how did you figure that out and then turn it off?
I think it just all comes with just maturing and also just sticking to being true to yourself. I think when you know yourself and you start to, say, okay, I know who I am.
Scoring.
So you and I have talked about chasing Michael Jordan and that ghost. When you're sitting on the bench at the end of the Eastern Conference Finals and you got the towel over your head and Kyrie's yelling in your ear, what is going through your mind?
I'm very emotional. I talk to a lot of my good friends all the time about where we come from. And we're not supposed to be here, and the things people have no idea, our upbringing, things of that nature. And for me to sit there in Boston, one of the greatest basketball franchises ever, and for me to stand alone atop being the greatest scorer in playoff history, passing my idol, it was just emotional. Cleveland! This is for you!
How is playing the Warriors kind of ending up being the defining thing of the
This is for you!
How is playing the Warriors kind of ending up being the defining thing of
This is for you!
How is playing the Warriors kind of ending up being the
Paul, he's had to beat some pretty great teams to get his 3 titles. Is there friendship till enemies? Is this his greatest challenge, though?
Without a doubt, this is his greatest challenge. We're facing 3 MVPs, 2 by Steph, KD, Draymond's All-Star, Klay Thompson, and they're all in their prime. So when he faced us,
Is it working?
KG and Ray, we were a little bit past our prime. San Antonio, they were a little bit older, but now you have the Warriors in the midst of a championship run all in their prime. This is his greatest challenge today. Well, I think this is one of his greatest challenges, but to me, I just think back to last year, after game 4, being down 3-1 against a team that's won 73 games, and they still have all the wins. For me, that was to me was the biggest challenge. That's the other thing. But it don't say words if that gentleman is making jump shots. Because a lot of times when LeBron James is perimeter oriented, in particular from the 3 line, it starts to get in his head when people go under screens. But he's making the 3-pointer at a better clip. And how about this? When LeBron James makes at least 5 jump shots from any distance. They're 20-2. So LeBron James making jump shots is going to be a key.
I agree with you 100%. LeBron makes jump shots. He's a different player. And he's the most unstoppable player in the world. But I think overall, the Cavs three-point shooting scares the Warriors. It really does. I mean, they got so many good shooters out here. He's hitting 4 or 5 in a game. I mean, Paul and I were talking earlier on the way over. They got 5 or 6 guys that can hit 4 or 5 threes.
They got 8 guys that can make 3 threes.
They got 5 or 6 guys that can hit 4 or 5 threes. They got 8 guys that can make 3 threes. And even if all these cool influencer people were holding one, I still wouldn't tell you to drink a cool, crisp, refreshing lemon lime Sprite. I'd ask them, you want a Sprite?
And someday you might be calling me an energy farmer. Energy lives here.
I was shaped by the hands of legacy, forged in the fire's breaking. The truth is, what you're made of is what you're made to do. Shaped in the hands of legacy.
Your relentless pursuit of perfection, your countless hours of preparation, all comes down to this moment when the clock is ticking down and it's all on the line. And so, this is your time.
The Golden State Warriors and Cleveland Cavaliers meeting in the finals for the third
The finals schedule is now 2-2-1-1-1. They changed it a couple of years ago. All games on ABC. Sunday games at 8 Eastern. All the other games at 9 Eastern. Durant guarding Kevin Love. Love muscles his way in and on ABC. Sunday games at 8 Eastern. All the other games at 9 Eastern. Durant guarding Kevin
Love. And getting Kevin Love touching early. That's clearly contact from Pachulia coming over to help.
2 fouls on Pachulia. Here's Love, the playoff numbers. He was superb against the Celtics in the Eastern Conference Finals. Of course, last year was not an easy finals for him. Had the concussion, missed a game, came off the bench. Did have some good moments, including a huge defensive stop late in Game 7. But he has been a different player. Playoffs this year for the Cavaliers.
Game 7, Mike, he gets 14 rebounds in 30 minutes. And he was a plus 9.
Playoffs this year for the Cavaliers.
Game 7, Mike, he gets 14 rebounds in 30 minutes. And he was a plus 9. He had a great game.
And the Cavs get a new 24.
That's off the head of Tristan Thompson.
I thought Pachulia might have poked it at the end.
And the referee's now talking, did it? It clearly hit the rim, and the clock should. Off the head of Tristan
Thompson. James now guarded by Iguodala. James kicks it out to Love. Right back inside. James realizing or not realizing was wide open. And then throws it down.
And again, it all started with putting Steph Curry in the pick and roll. I like how Curry's showing on those screens, but a little miscommunication late.
Durant, second effort, can't get it to fall. James rips down the rebound. James drives in hard, foul, and he'll head to the free throw line for the second time here in the first quarter.
Well, it's no secret. They're going to try to put Curry in pick and rolls. And then the second pick and roll led to a little miscommunication and the wide open dunk.
And I understand what you're saying about Steph Curry showing in the pick and roll, which means give a little bit of help up top. But I think with Kyrie Irving and LeBron James, it's too dangerous to ask the player to get back in front of them once they're handling the basketball. You got a decision to make. Once you switch that pick and roll, now you have a decision to make. J.R. Smith is going to roll. And now if you're trying to overextend, gives him direct lane to the cup. That's tough to defend.
James missed the first free throw. He's been erratic from the line all season. He's got a lot of unbelievable stats. How about this one? Tonight is his 41st NBA Finals game.
Wow. And just think, you got some great players that's had awesome careers as Curry knocks down a shot on both benches that have never played in the finals. This is their first time.
Well, they've got the two most potent offenses in the NBA. They've been putting up incredible numbers in these playoffs. Irving with a spin, but lost it. JaVale McGee, who just checked in, throws it ahead. Here's Durant across the lane. Man, is this place loud. 8 points already for Durant. James rifles a pass. With J.R. Smith, Thompson all over him. Smith, off balance, shot in and out. Thompson's tip won't go. Here comes Klay Thompson. Drives on James, poked out of bounds. And Golden State will inbound along the baseline. The Warriors in these playoffs averaging over 118 a game. That's the most in 30 years for a team entering the NBA Finals. And not only scoring, but scoring efficiently, shooting an incredible 50% from the field in the playoffs. Cavaliers at 51%. Just the efficiency offensively for these two talented teams. Darren Williams has come on now for Cleveland. Pass up some good veterans on their bench. Oh, pass all the way across, and Durant throws it down. How did that pass get there?
It was a turnover. He thought Klay Thompson was back cutting. Curry threw it to space. It just happened to get through. Fortuitous bounce.
James blocked but fouled. JaVale McGee with his first personal.
The best part of this was Curry played it off like it was exactly how he wanted to throw it. And when it hits Kevin Durant's hands, it's a good pass no matter who it was intended for.
And I'm sure the Cavs knew coming in, it's no secret, Kevin Durant added to this Warriors team. It's a different animal. That's a special all-time great talent that they added to a 73-win team. And you notice it right away in game one.
James rattles that one in. You know, coming into these finals, again, you have the Cavaliers. They're the defending champs. They're 12-1 in these playoffs. And, of course, they have LeBron James, Kyrie Irving, and Kevin Love. Yet they're very heavy underdogs in the eyes of many. Mark, are you surprised how many people feel the Cavs are this much of an underdog?
I'm very surprised, especially looking at the ESPN numbers that said a 7% chance that the Cavs win. I understand the greatness of the Golden State Warriors, but the best player on the floor is LeBron James. And in fairness to them, they have a better chance than 7%, even though the Warriors are clearly the favorite.
Curry dribbles it off a foot and a kick ball.
Can you believe that, though? 7% chance to win? I thought you were doing the numbers.
To me, the Warriors are prohibitive favorites, but 7%, it has to be 20%.
And you see the numbers in the last two NBA Finals. Many thought he should have been the Finals MVP in 2015 when Golden State won. He certainly was last year. Durant on the pull-up. McGee tips it out. Ball knocked loose. Picked up by McGee. And Curry able to nab it. Durant down the lane. Finds JaVale McGee.
Second shots are killing Cleveland right now.
James fakes on a three, fires and hits. He's been shooting 42% from three-point range in this postseason. James has 9 points, 3 assists. Durant, 10 points, 4 assists. Curry has it blocked from behind. He wanted a foul. It's still Golden State ball.
We witnessed Bird and Magic and Michael and whoever. This is the great defense by Kyrie Irving. When you're talking about LeBron James versus Kevin Durant, it's special.
It's been a special year for that man, JaVale McGee. Talk about redemption. That is ups and downs in his career, but what a pickup. As one of the backup centers for Golden State, he's made an impact already here in the first. Pass inside. Tristan Thompson finds James. A lot of thunderous dunks here in the opening period.
I don't know
about this, but Rihanna just walked in front of me. Are you kidding me?
What are you doing, man?
Stay with the game.
LeBron makes a spectacular play like this, and that's what you deal with?
Yeah. What a play.
Nate Thurman defined greatness. A Hall of Famer honored during the league's 50th anniversary as one of the NBA's top 50 players of all time. Nate the Great was a 7-time All-Star, a dominant presence in the paint, and the first player in league history to record an official quadruple-double. A native of Akron, Ohio, he began his NBA career in 1963 with the Warriors and played for the team until 1974, eventually wrapping up with this.
Want more sports? Hey Siri, download the ESPN app.
All tied up. First quarter, game one from Oakland. Let's welcome in for the first time tonight, Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Hey, Mike. Well, on the eve of playing in an incredible 7th consecutive finals, LeBron James yesterday found himself answering questions about things a long way from game one. His home in Los Angeles had been vandalized with a racial slur that had been painted on one of the gates of the property. He told us privately, first and foremost, he was happy that none of his family members were there. The residence was unoccupied. They were safe. He also said publicly, one, it gave evidence to the notion that racism is very much a part of our world and it's very much part of America. And he said it does not matter how much money, how much fame or admiration you have accumulated. It is something we cannot escape. He followed that by saying, if this incident sheds light on or helps us continue the conversation, I'm okay with it. And Mike, it's an amazing thing to watch LeBron James because he is in a place personally and professionally. He seems to be able to handle what's ever thrown at him whenever it's thrown at him.
No question, Doris. And we were talking about this yesterday, his response in terms of his tone and the message, Mark, and the way he was able to verbalize it.
It really does not get any better. When you look at the way he handled it, he understands who he is and what he represents. And he has not fallen short from that stature. He's on the Mount Rushmore of athletes and the way that they've conducted themselves, not just on the floor, but more importantly, at times, off the floor.
Well, he won the Walter Kennedy as Steph Curry drains a long three-pointer. LeBron James won the Walter Kennedy Citizenship Award for all his dedication to the community. And we watched him grow as a player. We've also watched him grow as a man who's so community aware and with social issues and what needs to be done. It really has been marvelous to watch his growth. Under the 2-minute mark of what has been an eventful first quarter. Sean Livingston in the game looking to post up Kyrie Irving. Can't get that to fall. James already has 11 points, 5 boards, and 3 assists. Nice to Tristan Thompson. Oh, what a block by McGee. Curry gets past Darren Williams. Scoop layup, can't finish. McGee battling. Back out Curry. Corner three.
The Warriors are pounding the offensive board.
And a blocking foul called on Steph Curry.
Tristan Thompson wanted a foul call. Be interesting to take a look at it as JaVale McGee with the block shot. Good job getting back into the pitch, and then Steph Curry stepping in, trying to take the charge. That's the right call. A little contact. Bron going to the line for two.
JaVale McGee earlier in his career was once second in the NBA in block shots. He once had a 12-block game. And again, he's been such a fine pickup in limited duty. This is his fourth team in the last 3 years. Started his career with Washington and Denver. Up and down play. Last year, an up and down year with Dallas. But he has been just terrific for them. He's had double figures in scoring 4 times in these playoffs as well.
Well, he's very active. His pick and roll defense by Kyrie Irving's being exposed a little bit, but that was a heck of a recovery and block. Thompson's got to get that up and down quicker.
Meanwhile, James has been to the free throw line 8 times already here in the first. Curry's got Tristan Thompson on him. Fakes, drives, layup. Oh, it's good. Off the glass. Irving drills the jumper. Kyrie Irving.
They put JaVale McGee in the pick and roll with Kyrie Irving. They're going to get a great shot.
Curry gets a pass inside, misses the layup. Rebound taken by Livingston. And they'll hold for the final shot. That's their 8th offensive rebound, Jeff. Cavs have the foul to give. Jefferson takes that with 5.7 remaining. And Golden State will inbound. Klay Thompson will check in. Iman Shumpert as well for the first time.
The greatness of Steph Curry, recognizing one-on-one with Tristan Thompson, says, everybody out of my way, allow me to have this dance. Breaks him down, and the ability to finish in a variety of ways.
McGee back to Durant. Durant finds Iguodala. Hits the three at the buzzer. The stars are out early tonight here in Game 1. Kevin Durant with his 5th assist to go along with 10 points. Curry had 10. LeBron 13. Irving 9. First quarter complete.